Hey, what's up, guys? Anyways, you can see I'm doing another game review here. Actually, 3 games, so I'm guessing this video will be three videos. But who knows? So, anyways, I'm really doing this because of the new Sly Cooper 4 game coming out, or Sly 4, Thieves in Time, I think it's called. I love the Sly Cooper series. I actually grew up with it, so I figured I would review it. I haven't played it in a long time. I deleted all the memory on my memory chips, so I just want to see how I think of them today, and yeah, we get started. Sly Cooper is kind of like what happens when you put Assassin's Creed and Nintendo together. So let's see what it's like. Basically, Sly Cooper, he plays, well, yeah, I'll just show you. So here's the first game, Sly Cooper, the Thievius Raccoonus. In the first one, I'll just show you the storyline, and you'll basically get it from there. And here's the second one, Sly 2, Band of Thieves, and Sly 3, Honor Among Thieves. So, let's get started with the first one. Yeah. I remember it being a pretty good game. I used to play it all the time, so let's find out. So we get this opening screen with like an owl or something by the moon. I believe it's clockwork, which you'll understand later in the review. And you get the production or whatever the hell that was. And you just basically get some opening credits, and I'll let that play, I guess, or not. So anyways, you get into the action pretty fast. You're trying to steal something from a police headquarters. Now, Sly Cooper normally steals from bad guys, but in this case he's doing it so he can find out where some bad guys are, I guess you could say.
Nice job. You're in.
So, yeah, you just make your way to a safe, and you jump out this window because you can't get to the door. You do a little sneaking thing you got. And then you have to open up this vault, and Bentley, the turtle, which is one of your assistants, gives you the code, because he hacked the police headquarters or something like that. You get whatever you're looking for, which is the location of 5 people, and you learn who these 5 people are later.
Nice job. You got it. If you come down through the fire escape and head through the parking lot, we'll be waiting in the getaway van.
So anyways, then a girl named Carly the Fox, a cop, finds you or catches you in the act, so you have to run away, jumping over exploding cars and stuff. So then you make your way to the back of the van, and then you learn about Sly's past and why he needed this file. So yeah, I'll let that play.
Once again, my gang and I had given Inspector Carmelita Fox the slip. I was surprised to see how well she took it. Finally, the secret police file I'd been searching for all these years. With this, I could avenge my family and regain possession of our most valued treasure. It all began when I was just a kid, bouncing on my father's knee. You see, I come from a long line of master thieves who kept all their secrets of sneaking and stealing in an ancient book. The Thievius Raccoonus. Anyone who read it learned to be especially sneaky, which is why we specialize in stealing from criminals. After all, there's no honor, no challenge, no fun stealing from ordinary people. You rip off a master criminal, and you know you're a master thief. Well, on the night I was supposed to inherit the book, 5 visitors came unannounced to our door. My father fought to protect us, but the gang of villains known as the Fiendish Five overpowered him and ransacked our house until they found the Thievius Raccoonus. Our family's manual of thieving greatness fell into their filthy hands. They tore the book into 5 pieces and split it up, each villain disappearing to the farthest corners of the world to commit dastardly crimes. Broken alone, I was dumped at the town orphanage. There I met 2 guys who became my lifelong buddies and trusted crew. Bentley, techno genius and strategist supreme, and Murray, part-time driver and full-time burden. Together we pledged to track down the Fiendish Five, avenge my father, and steal back the Thievius Raccoonus. I knew I was about to face the toughest test of my life. On this mission, I would either become a master thief like my ancestors before me, or fail and allow my family name to bite the dust. The road trip gave me the time I needed to study up on Sir Raleigh the Frog. As a young man, this hot-tempered frog grew bored of his life of luxury and privilege. On a whim, he tried his hand at a bit of piracy and found it to his liking. Raleigh, who quickly became addicted to crime, was brought into the Fiendish Five as chief machinist, where his evil tinkering genius rose to new heights. The last reported sighting of this mad machinist was off the soggy coast of the Isle o' Wrath, a small island uncomfortably situated in the middle of the perilous Welsh Triangle.
So anyways, once you get through the cutscenes, you get to this, and you have to just get into his compound, sneak into it. So I just give a little gameplay of the very beginning of me failing and having to get used to the PlayStation 2 controls all over again. But anyways, I'll skip most of this.
Hey Sly, I just spotted something that's going to complicate the mission. See that nasty looking gate? It blocks the only road leading into Raleigh's hideout.
No problem. I'll just use my climb move.
Also, throughout the game, Sly Cooper, every level has these vaults, and you can access the vaults by finding these basically clues, the password. Bentley will get the code as soon as you find all the clues, so you can hit circle to enter the vault code. He'll tell you the code, and you'll get a page from the Thievius Raccoonus, or you'll get the blueprints to the villain's compound. And here I got the dive ability, which was pretty useful in some cases. In some cases, pretty pathetic. You can find really cool moves such as fast forward and slow down modes and stuff like that. And yeah.
This page teaches old Drake Cooper's fast attack dive move. Press the triangle button to use it.
So, once you're in Raleigh's compound, that's the name of the villain, I believe, you quickly discover you have to find these keys. And these keys are in levels, I guess you could say. And you quickly find out that there are 7 keys, and you have to find all 7 keys to get launched out of this cannon into Raleigh's blimp. And then, once you get all 7 keys and you get launched into his blimp, you can have the final showdown with him.
You had to steal all 7 of Raleigh's treasure keys.
So what are we waiting for? You show me those hollow whatsits?
You mean my holographic markers?
Yeah. And I'll swipe whatever it takes to get shot out of that cannon and steal back my family's Thievius Raccoonus.
So you start going into the levels, and you have all kinds of different obstacles. You have to overcome them all. Like here you have to jump on these lily pads, avoiding the security system. The challenges are pretty reasonable for a first level in a game. The later the level in the compound, the harder the level will be. So it's pretty well set up, and you have all kinds of fun and cool stuff to do. Like here, you have to ride that to stop the wheel and stuff like that. I'm not going to show too much because this is a whole game, and this game is huge. Here you have to shoot these treasure chests and get 40 for one of the treasure keys. It can be kind of tough though because the stupid crabs will steal them, and if you lose one, you have to reset. Once you have all 7 of the keys, you can then go fight Raleigh. So once you have 7 of his treasure keys, you can get in the cannon, which will launch you all the way up where into his blimp, where you can have a little talk with him, a little cutscene. But you will eventually start the battle. The battle itself isn't too hard. It's pretty good for the first boss battle of the game, but it's I paused the game there. But it's pretty easy. This is just me finishing him off. He eats these flies and they make him huge. I'm using the slow motion here since it's a lot easier, and it demonstrates the slow motion move, which can be acquired on one of the first missions. It slows down time when you jump, and it makes it a lot easier actually against them. So yeah. And then once he turns small, you whack him with your cane.
A while since I'd been back in the U.S. Next up, the notorious mugshot. Ruthless muscle of the fiendish five.
So the next boss is Mugshot, and once again you have to get into his compound, and once you steal the Thievius Raccoonus page from Raleigh, you learn the Ninja Spider jump, and I failed there, but anyways, yeah, you have to get inside his compound again. So you get inside his compound, where you immediately learn that you have to get three keys to break this car into the next room. So you do all kinds of fun stuff, skillful stuff, I guess you could say. You do a race where you play as Murray, actually. Then you do some. Once you're in a casino, and there's like 4 levels before you get to the hotel or whatever you want to call it. I don't show all of them though. And then the next one, the next level I'm going to show you is actually inside the hotel, and it's where Carmelita Fox finds you, and you have to kind of run for your life. Yeah. So that's pretty fun. And then once you're inside the building, you learn that you have to find 7 keys to activate Mugshot's elevator. So once you have all 7 keys, you can go up and fight him.
So how do we get in?
Behind this locked wall, there's a lever that summons the elevator. But you need all 7 keys to open it up.
I'm on it.
So once you've had all 7 keys and get the Mugshot, he has guns, making him he's not that hard of a boss, but once you get to him, he kind of seems hard, but after a while, he gets extremely easy. So, you have to activate all these light things, so basically you burn him, because your cane is useless against him because of how strong he is. So his guns are an insta-kill, but I also need to add that everything in this game is an insta-kill, unless you get these things called Lucky Charms, a horseshoe. You can get a silver horseshoe, which protects you for 1 hit, and a golden which protects you from 2 hits. So Sly Cooper gets killed instantly. So anyways, I take it up to this chandelier part where you have to use your spider jump to activate these light things in order to burn them. It's a pretty fun battle, and I'll go ahead and let you listen to the sound.
This is impossible. A little pipsqueak like you, beating a big, strong bruiser like...
So your next enemy is Ms. Ruby, and I'm not going to go ahead into detail about her part of the game yet, because I'm running short on time, and I won't have time probably to describe her level. So tune in for part 2, which will be found on Caboose Halo Reviews. Thanks for watching, guys, and yeah, talk to you later.